Welcome to QuizGrid, everyone! Get ready because today we're playing Guess the Correct Answer. Let's go! Which seafaring people reached North America roughly 500 years before Columbus? The Vikings. Norse explorer Leif Erikson landed in North America around the year 1000 AD. On which continent would you find the Sahara, the world's largest hot desert? It's Africa! Underneath all that thick white fur, what color is a polar bear's skin? That's black. If you enjoy these, smash that like button and subscribe. It helps us so much. A peanut isn't a true nut at all. What is it really? A legume! Which is the smallest planet in our solar system? Yes, it's Mercury! In American football, how many points does a touchdown alone give a team? 6. Which is the largest ocean on Earth? It's the Pacific! It covers more area than every continent combined. Which fruit carries its seeds on the outside of its skin instead of inside? And it's the strawberry. Which is the largest organ in the human body? The skin. Which orchestra instrument has the most strings? Over 40 of them. Correct! It's the harp. Which simple two-paddle game is considered one of the first popular video games? Pong. Which actor originally voices Woody in the Toy Story movies? Tom Hanks has voiced the cowboy toy Woody in every Toy Story film since 1995. Minigame! Quick, can you get this one? Can you name this brand? It's Samsonite. Which Italian city is famous for having canals instead of roads? Venice! Which bird lays the largest eggs of any living bird? Yep, it's the ostrich. A single ostrich egg weighs as much as about 24 chicken eggs. In which country can you find the ancient stone circle of Stonehenge? England! Whose portrait appears on the US $1 bill? It's gotta be George Washington. A rainbow is full of color. How many colors do we traditionally count in one? 7. In tennis, what number does the word love actually mean? That's 0. In tennis, love has meant nothing for over 100 years. Wild kangaroos hop around on just one continent. Which one? Yes, it's Australia! Getting harder, focus up. Which planet spins so slowly that one full day there lasts longer than its whole year? It's Venus! Roman aqueducts built over 2,000 years ago were mainly built to do carry fresh water into cities. How many minutes is a normal football match? 90 minutes! That's 2 halves of 45! Minigame! Quick, can you get this one? Here comes the letter M. Name a movie starting with M. Matilda, Madagascar, or Maleficent. All great. Which is the smallest country in the world by both size and population? Vatican City covers less than half a square kilometer, entirely inside Rome. Which instrument makes its sound by squeezing air through reeds with a hand-pumped bellows? Easy! It's the accordion. What natural thing inspired the invention of Velcro? Burrs stuck to a dog's fur. Which of these Star Wars characters communicates only in beeps and whistles, never words? Yes, it's R2-D2. R2-D2's beeps are understood by droids and characters on screen. Which is the largest island in the world, not counting continent-sized Australia? Greenland. Which Olympic sport was invented as an after-dinner parlor game using stacked books as a net? Correct! It's table tennis! Bonus time. Which of these is actually classified as a berry by botanists? It's the banana! Which spice is the most expensive in the world by weight? Saffron. About how many hairs does the average human head have? It's about 100,000. Bonus question for the win. Which galaxy is the Milky Way's closest big galactic neighbor on a slow collision course with us? Think you know it? Drop your answer in the comments below. Who sculpted the Thinker, one of the world's most famous bronze statues? Yup, it's Auguste Rodin. Which precious metal is the most malleable, meaning it can be hammered into the thinnest sheets? Gold! Minigame, quick, can you get this one? Find the odd emoji. Sneaky little thing. There it is. Which ancient wonder was a giant bronze statue that once stood over a Greek island's harbor, toppled by an earthquake? That's the Colossus of Rhodes. Cinnamon comes from a tree, but which part of the tree does it come from? It's the bark. Cinnamon is the inner bark of a tree, curled up as it dries. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built as a giant tomb. For what kind of ruler? That's a pharaoh! Can two different people ever have exactly the same fingerprints? No, never! Brace yourself, this is hard. Which lake holds the title of deepest lake on Earth, plunging over 1,600 meters down? Lake Baikal! Which giant lizard, the largest in the world, can grow up to 3 meters long and has a venomous bite? Correct! It's the Komodo dragon! Which giant red star in the constellation Orion is so huge it could swallow the orbit of Mars? Betelgeuse! Which ticking device helps musicians keep a perfectly steady beat while practicing? Yes, it's the metronome! The universal save icon in countless computer programs is a picture of which old-fashioned object? A floppy disk! Minigame, quick, can you get this one? What country is hiding in here? It's Italy! Totoro, the big fuzzy forest spirit from a famous Japanese animated film, is the mascot of which legendary studio? It's Studio Ghibli! Caviar, one of the most expensive foods in the world, is made from the eggs of which fish? Sturgeon! Which narrow strait splits the city of Istanbul between two continents, Europe and Asia? That's the Bosphorus Strait! The long spiral tusk of a narwhal is actually an overgrown version of what? A tooth! Which is the hardest substance in the entire human body? Yep, it's tooth enamel. In Greek myth, how many dangerous labors did Hercules have to complete? 12. In the Olympic sport of curling, what is the target circle on the ice officially called? Correct! It's the house! Which actor plays the elf archer Legolas in the Lord of the Rings films? Orlando Bloom. Which spacecraft launched in 1977 is now the most distant human-made object from Earth? Voyager 1. Which is the deepest known point in all of Earth's oceans? It's the Mariana Trench. Which ancient wonder is the only one whose exact location has never been confirmed? Some historians even doubt it existed. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Minigame. Quick, can you get this one? Name a type of weather. Let's reveal the most popular answers. Number 5, cloudy, 10 points. Number 4, windy, 13 points. Number 3, snow, 20 points. Number 2, sunny, 27 points. And the number 1 answer, rain, with 30. How long does light from the sun take to reach us here on Earth? About 8 minutes. That's how long sunlight takes to race across space to Earth. Mount Everest is part of which famous mountain range? It's the Himalayas! Here's a strange one. How many hearts does an octopus have? 3. Think you're a genius? Prove it. Roughly how many moons does Saturn have? Yes, over 140. Saturn has more than 140 known moons. Which deep-sea creature has the largest eyes of any animal on Earth, about the size of a soccer ball? Giant squid! Which small handheld instrument, played by both blowing and drawing in breath, was invented in Germany in the 1820s? Yes, it's the harmonica! Roughly how many plays did William Shakespeare write? That's right, around 37. In which year did the Eiffel Tower first open to the public? It's 1889. It's bonus time. Last one. Here's a fun one for the comments. About how many teeth does a garden snail have? Think you know it? Drop your answer in the comments below. How many did you get right? Subscribe for more.